Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed Islam to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as a complete message addressing all of man's problems, whether they are social, political, economic, or judicial. Today, our society faces innumerable problems at all levels, and Islam has provided the solution. We must have the wisdom and the knowledge to see that the solutions are already there. Muslim Revival Initiative will periodically present current events and shed light on what Islam has to offer for each of those situations. Islamic lessons from current events. The case of Dr. Ford versus Judge Kavanaugh has very important lessons that shed light on the wisdom of Islam. The first point we should examine is the issue of alcohol. It appears that this case revolves around drinking. Even the New York Times quoted at the center of Kavanaugh's accusation, heavy drinking. Now, it's no doubt that drinking is considered part of the American culture, not only in college and beyond, but among high school teenagers. When questioned about drinking, Kavanaugh admitted he likes beer and he used to drink when he was in high school.
I drank beer with my friends. Sometimes I had too many beers. I liked beer. There is a bright line between drinking beer, which I gladly do, and which I fully embrace, and sexually assaulting someone, which is a violent crime.
But when he was asked how much he drank, that was a different story. He became defensive, especially when he was asked whether he blacked out from his drinking. He threw the question back at the interrogator.
So you're saying there's never been a case where you drank so much that you didn't remember what happened the night before or part of what happened?
You're asking about, blackout. I don't know, have you?
Could you answer the question, Judge? That's not happened. Is that your answer?
Yeah, and I'm curious if you have.
I have no drinking problem, Judge.
Yeah, nor do I.
Okay, thank you.
Why so defensive? Because it is well known that drinking too much can not only impair judgment, but can lead to totally inappropriate behavior and even criminal activity. In fact, research shows that alcohol plays a major role in sexual assault in America. Alcohol impairs memory and is associated with liver and heart disease, depression, accidents and deaths from drunk driving, marital and family problems, joblessness, and homelessness. Yet alcohol is an acceptable social pastime and a normal part of the party scene. People aren't stopped from drinking. They're told just to drink responsibly. Now, what does Islam say about alcohol? There is no legal drinking age in Islam. Alcohol is prohibited. The Prophet ﷺ said, anything which intoxicates in a large quantity is prohibited even in a small quantity. He also said, alcohol is the mother of all evils, and it is the most shameful of evils. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows His creation best, and He forbids what will be harmful to man and society. The commands of Allah are always right, and we don't have to experiment to try to figure out what's best for us. Islam has been and always will be relevant. And by forbidding alcohol, Islam not only alleviates problems, it prevents them. And it elevates the status of man. In the Qur'an, Surah Taha, Ayah 124, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and whoever turns away from my remembrance, indeed he will have a depressed life, and we will gather him on the day of resurrection blind.